Hello everyone. In this lesson, we will look at the categories of fields in nanoCAD and how to work with them. We partially got acquainted with the fields in the sheet set lesson. I suggest we continue studying this topic and see what other possibilities the field's functionality opens up for us. To do this, let's open the Insert tab, where in the Data group, click on the field icon. The field can display almost any text information about objects. All types of fields are divided into categories. To display all the fields, select the All category. Let's look at the fields separately by category. This category shouldn't raise many questions. The types of fields that this category contains are Create Date, Date Plot Date, and Save Date. Any of these fields can be inserted and the text formatted to one of the possible formats. The next category is Document. This category will allow us to display the information that we specify when filling in the drawing properties. Go to the Drawing Properties by clicking on the nanoCAD button, and then select Drawing Properties in the Utilities section. Go to the Summary tab and enter the information about this drawing. Additional drawing properties can be entered in the Custom tab. Let's additionally create the Checked and Approved properties. Now go to the Fields dialog box and see that the new fields Checked and Approved have appeared. If we click on this field and pay attention to the field located at the top, we will see the value that we entered by default. Similarly, the properties were applied to the Filled and Drawing Properties fields. The next category is Linked. This category allows you to create a hyperlink. This field category is convenient to use within the drawing, especially if you often use named views in your work. The hyperlink field uses the absolute path to the file. To convert a path to a relative one, tick the Use Relative Path for Hyperlink box through the Field Editing dialog, or use the Hyperlink command. The next category is Objects. This category allows you to take properties of various objects as well as use mathematical expressions and more. You can read more about it in Help by pressing F1. Let's draw a square with dimensions of 100 by 100. Now, in the Field command, specify the field name Object. Click on the plus icon, and then we can select any of the suggested properties. Let it be the area that will be in the current units. Now let's increase the side of our square and use the regional command to update the current value. The next category is Other. There are two options available here: Diesel expression and system variable. When using the first option, we can enter the required information in the field on the right. If we choose the second option, we can output the value of the system variable. The next category is Plot. This category contains various information about print settings. If we go into the Layout space and call this command, then all the information in this category will be inherited from the layout settings. The next and final category is Sheet Set. You have already got acquainted with it in the previous lesson. If you didn't have time to do this, then we recommend that you familiarize yourself with this lesson. It is worth noting that if you insert a field and see 4 minus signs or 4 bars, it means that the field value is not set. Then, if we add a property for this field, we will need to use the regen command to display the information. This concludes our lesson. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next lessons.